Police log for the week of January 2nd through 9th, 2020. January 2nd, 1:30 a.m., noise complaints. Residents on Windsor, Westfield, Brooksmont, Concord, and High all complaining of fireworks. Quiet on arrival. Then 2 a.m., more complaints from the same areas about more fireworks. Still quiet on arrival. A mole maybe at HPD. Crash at Washington and Cross. A Brooklyn, New York driver tested Polly's exclusion principle on a Holliston driver. Animal incident on Hanlon. Caller complaining that a dog is running around the area unleashed and unsupervised. Women and children to get from street. Crash on Prentice involving 2 Holliston residents, and of course, neither Holliston driver was at fault. K9 Mattis practices tracking skills at 201 Summer Street. And there was an animal incident on the rail trail at Cross Street. Report of a possible sick raccoon. Dispatcher notified the ACO, who thinks that the raccoon is confused by the warm weather and just came out of hibernation. It was dispatched anyway. Highway called. You know, I've noticed more seniors around than usual this time of year, so based on what happened to the raccoon, they might want to stay out of sight for a while. January 3rd, 3 a.m., disturbance on Church Street. Report of a male and a female arguing. Then a second call came in before HPD could respond, canceling the first call. Make-up sex, maybe? I think the HCAT sensor just fainted. Animal incident on 140 South. Taunton driver struck a deer, causing major damage to his car. The deer left the scene, and Hometown Automotive was called. Then another crash, this time at 1485 Washington Street. A Connecticut driver hit a deer, but this time his car was okay, and the deer wasn't. Highway called. The freezer's getting full. January 4th. Except for one noise complaint, this was a quiet day. January 5th, animal incident on Norland. An Amazon driver called to report that he was bitten by a dog and his pants were torn. The owner of the dog offered the driver a new pair of pants with free 2-day delivery. January 6th, animal incident near 260 Hollis. A driver stopped to capture a dog running in the street. HPD called the ACO. Finally, the unlicensed, unregistered dog was returned to the owner. No mention of a fine or charges for wasting HPD and ACO time. An erratic driver was stopped by HPD on Concord. The driver stated that she just had an eye procedure and couldn't see. The blind driver was transported home. Apparently, there's nothing in the code book for issuing a ticket to a blind driver. January 7th, K9 Mattis was back at the police station looking for narcotics. No comment. Animal incident on Marshall. Report of a donkey in the road. Police went looking for the ass that let it out. The sensor fainted again. Suspicious activity in Winnikeening. Report of a strange object found in the woods. HPD was unable to locate the object. Not surprising, as Winnikeening Woods is 108 acres. K9 Mattis searched for Lowland Street for articles and evidence. What do you say we test him at the recycling center next Thanksgiving? January 8th, a suspicious activity at the New England Cannabis Company. Address withheld for obvious reasons. The same car showed up several times. Finally, a male tried to enter the building by the back door. Backdoor friends are best. Extra checks are requested. And finally, on January 9th, an animal incident at 800 Washington Street. A dead raccoon was reported on the road. Highway called. They're now serving raccoon tenders on the Barbie. During the reporting period, 33 citations and 26 warnings were issued. 4 erratic drivers were reported, and dispatchers logged over 400 calls. But wait, there's more. Your privacy is getting harder and harder to protect. Alexa hears everything that goes on in the room she's in. I imagine that soon even your mobile phones will listen in and send robocalls with ads to help you get through your day. So my advice is to turn off your phones before you enter the bathroom. Depending on the noise you make while you're in there, you could soon be getting ads for softer tissue, Gas X, or Preparation H, maybe even air fresheners. Well, that's the log for this week, so let's be careful out there. For the Holliston Police Log, this is Paul Saulnier.
you.